Okay, in this one we're going to look at reducing debt, interest minimisation. When you take out a loan, the idea is you want to pay it off as quickly as you can, in general. So we're going to look at a couple of easy ways in which you can actually pay the loan off quickly and look at the mathematics behind it and how to solve it. So, fortnightly repayments is probably the best way to pay off a loan. Instead of paying your loan monthly, which sometimes they're set up, you go for a fortnightly repayment. So let's have a look at an example and look at how you solve it. You buy a house for $280,000 and the rate is 5.5% and you've got 30 years to pay it off. What are the size of your monthly repayments? Change these to fortnightly and calculate how long it will take to pay off the loan and how much you'll save. So a question might say, work the loan out properly to start with using monthly repayments. Demonstrate how much you'll save if you go fortnightly. So let's have a look how it works. First you've got to enter the data, as with every question, into the calculator to get your original payment. So we know 30 times 12, 5.5, 280,000, we don't know the payment, and payments per year at this stage are 12, compounding periods per year at this stage are 12 as well. You enter that in and you'll get an answer from the calculator of $1,589 per and 81 cents per month. So now if we're going to go fortnightly, we just divide that by 2 because there are approximately 2 fortnights per month. There's a bit more, but we'll talk about that in a tick, and put that as your new payment. So what we do is we go in there and we divide that by 2, so we get $794.91 as your payment. So that's in your calculator. You just scroll across to the right hand side, divide your payment by 2. Then you must come down here and change the payments to 26. Your payments now become 26 because it is fortnightly, and then your compounding periods per year are 12. Just be careful because your calculator will try to change both of them to 26. So this means that you've now got N will come out in fortnights. So it will come out in 646 fortnights. That'll be your answer, which is approximately 24.85 years, which when you work it out, you're saving about 5.15 years. So just a little bit more, a little bit over 5 years you save on that loan, just by paying fortnightly. So if you want to work out how much you save, 505.15 years times by 12, because you're originally paying monthly, you're originally paying $1,589, so you end up saving about $98,000. The reason that happens is because there are not exactly 2 weeks in every there's not exactly 4 weeks in every month. There's a bit more, it's about 4.3. So every year you're getting an extra couple of payments on your loan. And over time, this reduces your debt massively. So it's the easiest way to reduce debt, doesn't really cost you much more, and you're way ahead. So you divide your payments by 2, change your PY to 26, keep your CY as 12, and you're done and dusted to working out how to solve it. Now what happens if you can make it larger repayments? So you've got a loan and you've got to get some larger, you've got some more money, somehow you might have got a job promotion or saving money at home, and you want to actually work out how much money you can save by just putting a little bit more on the mortgage on your loan. So what we do is you calculate the minimum monthly repayment as usual, add an extra $100, and then work out how much interest has been saved. We're doing this on a loan of $175,000 over 25 years at 8.25%. It has multiple parts in this question, so we'll just go through each one. First one, once again, you have to work out your payment. Nothing changes. Enter in the data that you've got, and you'll come up with a payment of $1,379.79 per month to pay that loan off. Now we need to work out how much interest we'll have over the whole loan because we want to see if we actually save any money. So that's a PM1 and a PM2 question using the amortization button on your calculator. PM1 being 1, PM2 being 300, the entire time of the loan. Work out our interest and you end up having $238,936.32 in interest over that whole loan. You need to write that down. Then what we do is we add an extra $100 to our payment. Notice that on your calculator you would need to go take 100 because it's a negative number and you want to make it bigger. So you're taking it away from that and we want to find out our new N. So we've just increased our payment, let's work out what our new N is. So we do that again, solving for N, put F1 and it will give you a new N of 244.74 or 75 months. So what does that mean? You can't just do 244.74 months on your calculator, it will split the number. You actually need to round it up to the next full month, which is 245. So we use the AMT function again, PM1 being 1, PM2 being 245, and And notice that we've rounded the N up here to 245. You must do that, otherwise it won't work it out. These two would need to be the same, the 245s, because now you're trying to work out how much interest you save over the whole loan. So you hit the interest button and you'll end up with $187,172.57, which gives you a good saving. So if you take the two away, your original one, which you would have written down, of 238,936.32, take away 187,172.57, and you'll get a balance of $51,000, just over $51,000. So by putting in $100 extra a month, you save $51,000 over the time of the loan, because you've got money going in at a regular time that's slightly higher than what you should be paying.